Hi Yoji and Jack, if you're interested. So I had a quick look at it, and I created two scripts, two PowerShell scripts. One simple one which just runs through, takes a look at all of the folders and files that I tell it to go and take a look at, and populates a tab delimited text file. I'll show you the structure in a second. And then I created another one, and this one basically takes a translated version of that text file after I finish translating it with all the file names and folders and everything else, and then renames all the files and folders with the translations after you've finished. So it's quite quick. So the way it works is this: if I run the first one first, so it's PowerShell script, PowerShell files. First one's called o1 underscore extract.ps1, like that. Ask me the root path of the folder. So the root path in this case, I should show you this. So this is the structure I put in place. So I just put in a couple of nested things in there. They're all different. Everything is different. Every file has got a different name. Every folder's got a different name, just so I could make sure that it was working correctly. So I'm going to give it the path to that one. Come back to my PowerShell script. So there's the path to the folder. It then runs through, and you can see it's created a file list. And that file list, if I open that in a sensible editor, open with runs edit data, because then I can see the structure more clearly. The first column contains a bit of information telling me whether it's a file or a folder, and the second column gives me the actual path to all the files and folders in that structure. Column 2 is just the folder name, and folder name or file name in English, and column 3 is a repeat of that one, but I'm going to translate that one. So then I can open it in Studio. It's a tab delimited file, and I can translate just the column 3. I could even give it some context and say that column 0 or column 1 is a file or folder, so I could read that in the document structure information as a comment. So that's the structure, fairly straightforward. What I then did, let me just delete that file, because I'm not going to do all that now because it'll just take too long. I already, as you can imagine, translated it just to make sure it worked, and did it. So if I just show you now, if I open it with one's data edit again, so when you open this up, you can see there's all my Chinese translated ones all the way through there that are now in the column 3 as if I translated them in Studio. And so then all I need to do is run the second script, and the second script is PowerShell file o2 underscore replace .ps1, like that. It asks me for the path to the translated text file, which is that one, and I put that in, runs through and does it, and if I open them up, you can see they're all translated. So you could do that, and you can see it didn't take very long, and that could well achieve what you want because it's nice and easy. So I'll zip those things up and I'll put them in I'll attach them to the post, and then maybe you can have a play with them. Maybe they'll work for you and save you a bit of time. But that might be quicker using that approach for now rather than waiting for the development team to do something, because I'm really not sure how much of a priority that will get. I was really surprised to see you say that, Yoji. Actually, I didn't expect anybody to say that they do that. But interesting, perhaps it is a requirement. So maybe more people will vote for it, and that's what we should base it on.